Since the pandemic, hundreds of thousands of Valley families were evicted from their homes. That is according to the Princeton Eviction Lab. And Clark County has one of the highest eviction rates in the country. Fox 5's Andriana Shepard found out why.
What you see is all Patricia Glissman has to her name after she was evicted last week. The clothes on her back and her dog.
I was taken from my money, 800 of it, and was told to get out.
She's called the Longhorn Casino and Hotel home since. But with no money, even with a job, she's forced to move out of the city she loves.
I don't have money to stay anywhere with. If I stay, I'm going to be out on the streets, and I really don't want to do that, you know?
The Princeton Eviction Lab gathers data and information about evictions across the country. And their researchers found Clark County eviction rates surpass bigger cities like Houston. Clark County landlords filed nearly 4,000 evictions last month alone. Why is that?
Yeah, so it's a great question, and I think, simultaneously the answer is pretty straightforward and also nuanced. So the basic answer is that people are at risk for eviction when they cannot afford their rent.
UNLV social work professor Dr. Nicholas Barr pointed to higher unemployment than the national average, low affordable housing units, and skyrocketing rent prices while renters' wages have stayed the same.
People are paying half almost of their gross monthly income on their rent.
To help, Legal Aid of Southern Nevada hosts tenants' rights and eviction sealing classes a couple times a month to educate renters on what to do before and after they get an eviction notice. Consumer rights attorney Nicholas Haley taught a couple of them this week.
If we cannot prevent the eviction, we at least try to help them find a soft landing where they end up somewhere besides the streets, because that's a very difficult life.
The organization also hosts weekly free landlord-tenant Ask a Lawyer consultations.
He's been my lifesaver.
But with limited time, Glissman is moving in with her son in Winnemucca to keep off the streets. Is there anything you want to say to Vegas before you go?
Well, hopefully, maybe I'll be back. I don't know. I hope so, because I really love the city.
It's so sad to hear that. So what does Dr. Barr think could be done to keep people in their homes?
Well, a number of things, one of them being build more affordable housing, but Dr. Barr admits that's easier said than done. Another one is a mediation approach. That's when the landlord and tenant have to meet with a mediator before going through court.
And what about rent control? Does Dr. Barr think that's a possibility?
Well, he brought up the possibility of limiting how much rent can be raised after a lease is up, but I dig deeper into all of those solutions on our website, fox5vegas.com. That's also where you can find rent and eviction help.
All right, good advice. Thank you, Adriana.